if we even have an
I just
audience
wanted to
after
know how
that
the
lengthy
5d6
ass wait. Welcome everybody to episode 18 of the Wellspring Campaign. My name is Desufire. I am your DM for this campaign. I'm your storyteller as well. And with me are my keepers. Say hello, keepers.
I'm
Hi,
Gregory.
keepers.
Hello.
I hope everyone has buckled in because this is probably going to be a lengthy one. And with that, let's go into our recap. When last we all gathered, Sylfina found herself bound to a metal chair in an unfamiliar place. Mirden and Wit, her only company, the two of them told her pieces of their lives, their past. How Wit met his wife, Carrie Ann. How the two of them left Aurora to live in Lefton Hills. How they started a family by having a daughter and blamed the gods that they took it all. Mirden showed Sylfina scars on his arms, the scars of a self-inflicted means to an end, an answer to a question. He called it a selfish yet peaceful way to go, except he didn't go. Didn't find the answer to the question, what's next? Instead, he awoke alive with the scars as a reminder. Mirden then told her about Wit asking for help, about discovering the death of Carrie Ann and the daughter of her and Wit, Sylfina Whitney. He said he knew a spell, one that he didn't know until after trying to end it all himself. A spell that required the death of many for the life of one, and Wit had chosen to bring back his daughter. The spell was conjured, the effects plunging Lefton Hills into death and turmoil, but the one that came back was her. A striking resemblance to Sylfina Whitney, but the Sylfina we know is not Sylfina Whitney. Sylfina learned that Mirden had her soul trapped in a crystal. He explained a spell that he found on her, a spell that prevented the soul from returning, a spell that suppressed who she was. Mirden offered to break the spell and return her soul. Sylfina agreed. It would take 2 days to undo this spell. Meanwhile, the rest of our keepers, wallowing in temperaments of anger, disappointment, self-pity, found themselves taken from Lefton Hills and to Melora's home. A hole somewhere unknown made of smooth natural stone, she reunited with her sister, Celeste, and helped in her own way, by providing incomplete answers, warnings, and scrying on Mirden himself. The group listened in as Mirden told Sylfina about her soul, the spell, and her agreement. With help from Celeste, Melora sent you from Lefton Hills to outside the fishing village of Costamino, a few hours just north of the western opal bridge of Aurora. As Melora sent them, she had words for each of them. For Gregory, I do not judge who you worship. I judge your lack of love for your mother. For Warren, losing is not weakness. Losing the will to try is. And for Inaria, my answer to you is faith. Kill Sylfina. Upon awaking near Costamino, you were found by Theo Rodham, now captain of the Auroran Guards. Theo explained that Aurora had been evacuated, Callan O'Shea killed by Wit and other rejectors. Most of Aurora's population is now in remorse, but Theo held here in Costamino with 57 men, guards, and scouts. Having one last task to do, you located a tent with fish bones painted on it. Upon entering, you once again met the old man in the bathrobe. When you delivered Melora's message, retirement is over, he transformed into a younger, beefier, muscular man in rich clothes. He thanked you for the message and left the room. You then partook in some cookies before leaving the room and the tent. Then it was bath time before we found Theo in his tent. With Theo's help, a plan to retake Aurora was formulated. Mirden said it would take 2 days to undo the spell. 1 day has now passed. It is now day 2. As the night sky begins to heat up from a sun that has yet to peek over the horizon, Theo, Astaria, Celeste, Anaria, Warren, Gregory, and 57 brave Auroran souls begin their march over the Opal Bridge. As they march, the plan is gone over for clarity's sakes. There are 7 scouts and 50 guards. The scouts include Scoutmaster Josnan, given the title after you all killed Lox. As one force, you will take and secure the Western Gate. And from there, you will break into 5 smaller groups of 10. Each group will have 10 guards and will be led by a keeper, Theo, and Astaria and Celeste. The scouts will group with 3 scouts that are already in Aurora, keeping tabs on things and provide info to the split groups. Each group will head to a predetermined point in Aurora, clear it of rejectors, secure the area, then wait for instructions. As you march over the Opal Bridge, tensions begin to rise as the sun rises from behind Aurora, the city closing in. It is morning by the time you reach the Western Gate. The gate remains open, inviting, yet ominous. The scouts rush ahead and split up when reaching the gate. A few enter under it, while some scale the walls nimbly and quickly with picks. Time passes. It's only minutes, but those minutes feel like hours before Josnan signals an all clear. As you enter through the gates, Josnan and 3 scouts in dirtier uniforms approach, likely the scouts that have been left in the Aurora. Josnan approaches and says, "Keepers, Captain, this is Calden." She gestures to one of the scouts. Calden salutes. The enemy forfeited this position when our forces were spotted on the bridge. They reported to Grindel and have now positioned themselves near the Western Gate. Calden extracts a map of Aurora. It's a small and undetailed map, but it works. And he begins pointing. There are more rejectors than originally counted. They exited from the Western Guard Tower after Grindel received a report of your arrival. They have taken positions here, and he begins pointing at 5 different places. The Tamlin, the Cadet Quarters, Light Tomb, MRI, and the Central Market. He continues with, they are small groups of 5. At this, Theo nods. Thank you, Calden. They'd be able to surround us if we ignore them. He looks at all of you. I don't believe our plans will change. Any questions? Agreements? Not hearing any questions or agreements? He nods. We will move deeper into the city and clear these positions before moving to the Western Gate. He turns to the rest of the regiment. Remember our creed! My shield will protect. My sword will smite. I am stalwart. I am a guard. Theo bashes his sword against his shield. Every guard follows suit by stomping a foot on the ground. Metal on stone echoing throughout the courtyard. They exclaim, "We are the guard!" Theo shouts, "Form up!" The guards in unison give a hoorah and begin forming the smaller 10-man groups. As they do, Theo gives one last look to all of you, Anaria, Astaria, Warren, Gregory, giving nods, knowing looks. This will be a battle, and not every man will make it out of this alive.
Yes, sir.
Our groups march into a quiet and still Aurora, the sounds of armored feet echoing off the buildings from all around. Some groups marching close to another until breaking off and moving to their chosen position. Each of you reach your places, and I'll open, well, I have Tailspire open, but I'll go ahead and change the overlay and everything. I need Gregory, Warren, and Anaria to roll for initiative.
Okay. This is off my own initiative, correct?
Mm.
Like it factors in my own initiative.
This is, yeah, I told you to roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Right, okay. Sorry.
Great start. That's a 5.
I rolled a 19.
Well, Jeff is slowing me down.
I got a 10.
I've given you all the mechanics of how this is going to play out, but I will explain this for our audience. Our players have 5 minis near them. Each mini represents 2 guards. As such. Our players will act as normal, but their guards will be added bonuses. Guards will act on our players' turns and can do one of 2 things. They can attack with the player, adding damage to hit, or they can defend the player, which gives them cover and adds an AC bonus to them. The group of guards have 250 health, and for every 50 health lost, a mini or 2 guards are killed. With that, we will start with Gregory.
I kind of don't want to go first, so that way I know I can look at better strategy.
Gregory, you reach the MRI location and find 5 rejectors waiting for you. It is your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to yell at him and say, surrender or die.
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
What is it?
I got a 1.
Oh.
This is a good start.
They're gonna run away.
They all draw swords, and the guards that are around you kind of give you a side-eyed look like, your orders.
I guess we're going to attack, I guess. So I tell them, like, well, go attack.
Well, no, remember this. They're a free action for you.
Oh, okay.
You tell them attack, and they will add damage. You tell them defend, they will give you an AC bonus. You can't do both. This is why I gave you this shit ahead of time.
Yep.
Someone did not do their homework.
No, I did. I just figured I was going with my level 1 or my 1 intimidation.
What are you doing?
Okay. Let's see. I want to move up to I want to move up to the first guard. Or
Okay. Don't move,
Okay.
please,
okay.
because I got to move all of these. You're a
Okay.
unit.
Yep. Okay, so I want to move up to him. And my free action with the guards is I'm going to defend
Okay.
for bonus AC, but I am going to cast Spirit Guardians level 4.
Okay. Do I have to make a save for the rejectors, or give me the Spirit Guardians is a AoE in a distance around you, correct?
Yep, it's 15 feet radius, so 30 feet diameter. Their creature speed is halved, and when they enter the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, then they must make a Wisdom saving throw of a 14. On a save, they take half a 3/8 or a 3d8 damage if they save, and yeah, so they take 3d8 damage if they fail, half of that if they succeed.
And when they start, that's when they start their turn.
When they start their turn.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No, because I'm defending, and I'm gonna passively wipe them out.
You know, passively wipe them out.
Not 3d8, 4d8, because I cast it at level 4. Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is their turn, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, let's see. 2, 6, and 4, so that's 10. And oh, that's a 1. So 12 points of damage if they fail their Wisdom saving.
What's the DC for it?
14.
That's a fail. So you said 12?
14 is
14 points.
was
No, how much damage?
12 points of damage. 12 points of damage if they fail.
They failed. Okay. As a unit, they do not attack you. They attack your group. Your group sustains 28 damage.
Okay.
That puts you down. That puts your group down to 222.
Okay.
All right. Next is going to be Warren. Warren.
Mhm.
I got to go all the way to fuck over here.
Okay.
Warren, you enter the cadet area. It's been quite some time since you've been here. Ever since finding Zookton after
Yeah.
entering Building 4 on that rainy night.
That's right.
You entered the cadet area, and 5 rejectors face off on you. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna say, all right, men, defend. I'd like them to defend themselves and increase. Let's see here.
So they defend you. So
Okay.
you have a +5 to AC now.
Okay. So I imagine they're just like shielding in front of me.
Basically,
while
like
that's happening.
yeah, they put you behind them, and
Okay. I see.
you know,
Okay.
but
Okay. If that's happening, then I'm gonna let's see here for my stuff. I'm gonna attack the closest rejector with I'm gonna hit it with a 3rd level fireball.
okay. And that's a dex.
Is there a way I
save,
can get
correct?
more than? Yes.
Okay. So all
It's a dex
damage
save
that
of-
all
okay.
damage you do is dealt to that entire group. They have just one collective health pool.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. It's a save of 14.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll.
They do not save, so that's full damage.
Okay. Let me see here. Let's see. That would be 11, 16. Was it 8? That would be 30 damage.
30?
Yes.
Big chunky hit.
It is.
All right.
It is 8d6, yes.
Good hit.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else that you'd like to do?
And then, let me see. I forget where it is in my... Are they, I mean, I'm smaller than him, right? I'm trying to factor in Fury the Small.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that into that, so that would be a +3 damage.
Can you do Fury the Small on a spell attack?
When you use an attack or a spell, you deal extra 3 damage. Yes, I can use it 3 times. I can only use it once per turn.
Sounds good.
All right, so I threw that in there, and then I'm additionally there's a.
So that's just a flat 3 damage?
Correct, yeah. I can only use it 3 times per long rest. Okay. And then let's see. I'm gonna use my meta magic to do 2 sorcery points to quicken the spell. Let's see here, Firebolt, to make it a bonus action, and then use that as well.
Oh boy.
I'll allow it. Go for it.
All right. Let's see here.
It's technically like 2. Well, Firebolt's a cantrip, correct?
It's a cantrip. Yeah, I quickened a cantrip.
Yeah, all right.
I was told I could do this.
Yeah.
It's rules as written.
Yeah.
Sorcerer,
All right.
baby.
Yeah, let me roll this. Let's see here. It was my d20. Okay, that is a. Ooh, okay. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. It's 2d10. Let me grab that real quick. Which one's the d10? I forget. Is it like
UFO.
the top looking one? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. That would be a 9 and a 6, so 15 damage.
Chunky.
Yeah. And right after I hit the firebolt, they go, all right, I'm not messing around this time.
So Warren, you step up. You order your guards. You order the guards around you. Watch my back, and they whoop, and a shield wall forms in front of you, and you launch a fireball over their heads, and it lands directly point blank into the center of these rejectors, and then expands out, and all of them, all of them take that initial blunt force of, impact, and then they start brushing fire off their arms, being singed and everything. And as they look up after doing all that, you duck under someone's legs in front of you and shoot out a firebolt to the front guy and peg him right into the chest. Big, hefty hits. And that is now their turn. They are going to close the distance on you.
Oh, shit. All right.
Did he roll his cast a spell dice?
Wild magic.
Oh, you're right.
Give me
Correct.
a wild
yeah,
magic
thank you
check.
for reminding me that. All right.
His tits.
Oh, Lord.
How many sessions?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I was about to
It's
say,
time.
'cause
It's time, gents.
I think you were at 10 or something, weren't you?
Yeah, he's
It
getting
wouldn't have mattered. I rolled a 1. It would not have mattered. I got it. It's it.
Yay, I have a brand new wild magic table.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think I like it.
So I
when
rolled
he
2
does
100s,
yay.
I rolled 2 D100s,
this
correct?
is different.
Oh, that's right.
This
You
is
roll it,
different.
right?
Yeah, this is different. No, you do. You do roll
I-
it, but
I had fun picking spells because I was like, I want a
need-
good, I want a bad, and I want a meh.
oh my god, I didn't know.
Oh,
I didn't think this
no.
was ever actually going to
I
happen.
Genuinely forgot my choices, so this will be a surprise, an extra surprise for me.
Well, it's a table now, isn't it?
We made choices, though, I believe, to add.
Yeah.
So they're there. I just forgot what I picked.
Okay,
So
Warren.
it's an extra surprise for me.
Yeah, let me scroll over. Okay.
Giddy feelings.
Warren.
Giddy feelings. Yes.
I need you to roll me 1d10.
1d10. All right.
Yep. Roll a d10 for me.
All right. That would
Yes,
be.
while he's doing this, can we get
That would be a 0
in Discord?
That's a 10, right?
That's a 10.
Is a 0 a
Okay.
10? Yeah.
You said what'd you say, Anaria?
Can we get Tailspire up in Discord?
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're not
I
streaming
am
that to
I
Discord,
am
but
totally sorry.
I just looked at the stream. Yeah, but yeah.
I didn't even
No,
notice.
I just don't want to overload my bandwidth.
Nope, that is
Gotcha.
totally my fault. I thought I was already streaming it. I apologize.
I was gonna ask too. I
You did.
completely forgot. Also.
Yeah. You're good. It should be up and running now.
Oh, got it.
Yep, thank you.
I had to flick off and then flick back on. It was
Okay,
like
you said it was a
locked for
10.
second. Yes.
So you gotta fuck off.
Okay, let me.
Hey, buddy, you calm down over there. It's not your turn yet. Relax.
Sorry, you said what? I didn't say anything.
We're on different parts of the city, bub. All right.
Now I need you to give me a D12 roll.
A D12. Okay, that's like
Yes.
the soccer ball looking one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I never used the other dice.
It has a 12 on it.
I don't know. I don't want to have to inspect. It's a 9.
It's a 9
Correct.
of all the things. Okay. God,
Oh, no.
I love this
No.
fucking game so much. Okay, here we go.
Oh shit! All right, here we go.
Here we go. Warren, you cast your fireball. You cast your firebolt. You get direct hits and everything, but you feel like this overwhelming like surge of power, and you don't know where it's coming from, but you felt something like this before in the past, and every time it's happened, weird shit has happened. Like you've levitated, just weird, stupid shit. But for some reason, this time, as you feel that surge building and it's about to break out and you're unsure of what's actually going to happen, your dice pulses with a power. The numbers pulsing as they move that live fire motion that they always do. And that power gets sucked into your dice and the numbers glow brighter. And that's what happens.
Oh, hell yeah.
What do you mean that's what happens?
That's what happens.
Is it?
Hey, bro, your dice just sloped on your power.
And so you can feel that power. It's an untapped energy source in your die now.
Hell yeah.
Out of all the things you rolled, you actually landed on that one. Okay, that's awesome.
Wow.
All right, anyways.
Cool.
So that's your turn. Okay, now we go to Anaria. All the way the fuck over here. There's Tyrell. Hi, Tyrell. Oh, no, that's Theo. Yeah, Theo. Hi,
I was
Theo.
like, what?
I have too many T
I was
names
like, we
in my
have a
head.
mini for him? Cool.
Too many T names in my head. All right.
Just
Anaria,
wait till the J's.
you approach
That's me.
Light Tomb. Tombstones of fallen keepers lay around you. 5 rejectors facing you just up the steps. What are you doing?
All right, men, we're going to go on the attack, and I want to surround them best we can between the 6 of us. She's going to move up to the group of
11.
them in front of us.
11 of you.
I'm looking at the minis, okay?
Well, each mini represents
11.
2 people.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Okay. The order still stands. Surround them. We're going to move up and surround them.
Okay.
And she's having them go on the attack. Now, I need the question of, are we acknowledging flanking rules here?
No, this is a group on group.
Okay. Okay, just want to make sure.
I will surround them
Is
for
it one
flavor,
on one?
but
That's fine.
Are you saying it's still?
We're going on the attack anyways. And she is going to take her multi-attack action on them.
okay.
Is the 5d6 added to each of the hits or to both total?
Both total.
Okay, so I make my 2 attacks and then add the 5d6.
And then add the 5, yes.
Okay. Real quick, before she attacks, she's going to bonus action Giant Smite.
Okay.
Get big. And then do her attack. So the first one is a plus 8.
Get a humongous fucking Anaria on the board again.
Yeah. That's a genetically modified 20 for the
Okay.
first one. Wow. 2 20s.
Ooh.
So first one we'll do first one does 14,
Okay.
and then second one does 9.
Okay.
So that's 23 total from her. And then the 5d6 is, man. Don't you just love it when you roll 4 ones? Total of 8.
Ah, fucking blows.
That happens.
Listen, they don't get my great weapon fighting thing. So they're ones.
Okay. Anaria, you run up the steps of Light Tomb. The rejectors drawing weapons, preparing yourself. You order your guards to fan out. They surround the enemy. The battle ensues. Metal on metal, swords on shields. You grow, double your size, and bring that greatsword around and just lay into as many as you can. Unfortunately, a couple of the, you graze off a couple of shields, but the force of the impact definitely does some damage. Good hits, good round.
I wish the dice agreed.
And our big battle has commenced. At the end of this round, scouts send message to each of you stating that Theo and Astaria have engaged the enemy at their locations as well. We return to Gregory. Gregory, turn 2. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm ordering my troops to attack. So they're going to attack with me,
Oh, okay.
and then I am going to I'm just gonna swing my mace at him.
Okay. Does your Spirit Guardian do anything on your turn, or is it only the enemy's turn?
Only in the enemy's turn, or if someone comes into
Enters
my.
it. Okay, well,
Enters
they're pretty much all in, and I'm just,
Yeah.
like I said, any damage is to the group, so, okay.
Yep. So that's just, yeah. So. A 9.
A 9 will not hit them.
Okay. So does that mean that they don't attack either? Or?
No, your guards won't do any damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Since my Spirit Guardians are concentration, I suppose I can't bonus action my. Like, do I even have that anymore? Okay, never mind.
Is
I
that
mean,
your
so
turn?
long as you're not casting another concentration spell, you should be able to do something.
Yeah. As
Oh,
long as
okay.
it's not concentration.
Can
Yeah.
I heal him?
Yeah, if it's not concentration, you should be able to.
Okay. I'm gonna do a second level healing spell, healing word, for 2d4 plus 3. 2d4.
And this is to your guards?
Yes.
Okay.
So 9 points of health.
9 points of health. I have... Okay. I have actually just realized... I got so excited with Warren's wild magic and Anaria's growth that I forgot to deal damage to any of them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I was gonna say, I thought, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was on me.
No. We're good.
No, I'm gonna have to go back real quick.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Oh, you going
Yeah, no
full
worries.
back.
Rewind.
So Warren,
Warren defended.
you're small, you're
Yeah.
hidden. They're not gonna really see you in order to hit you. So they're
Okay.
hitting your guards.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like 3/4 cover for him is more like a little more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oop, no, those are the wrong ones. Need these. Whoop. Math is hard. 21. Your group takes 21 points of damage.
Okay. With the. Okay.
And then Anaria, he's away. They actually go for you
Because I'm big.
because you're big. Does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Cool. That is going to be. Am I rolling the right dice? No, I'm not. But you know what? I'm not retconning that now.
Stop.
Oh well.
Stop.
It is what it is. This was my mistake. So This is what it is.
Rip.
8 and 7, 15. You take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
How long does your giant thing last?
It's these dice that I need. Yes, not these. These. Okay. Let me set these aside to, make sure. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just put them in here. There we go. Okay. Now Gregory did his thing. He swung. So Gregory, you swing your mace. Unfortunately, it gets caught by one of the rejector shields. Your group goes into attack. All of their attacks are just parried. It's just a forceful battle of attrition. Nobody's really trading blows on this turn. And then the rejectors go. And I am sorry, Gregory, but that is going to be a hit.
Can I use my reaction to protection to impose disadvantage?
Yes, you can.
I forgot to do it last turn.
What's the wording on that?
If you attack anyone but me,
They are
I can-
attacking you.
Oh, they're attacking me. Okay. then
Yes.
never mind.
Do you
Well,
have
then you're
anything to
speaking.
do disadvantage on because they rolled a nat 20?
No.
Okay.
Only if you attack them, which I forgot last turn, so that's why I was like.
Okay. So, nat 20.
And then I just got to roll 4d8 to.
You take 48 points of damage.
I take 40.
Yes, they hit you.
damage. Okay.
All right. That is their turn. Now we go
And then I
back to
gotta-
Warren.
I got to roll for Spirit Guardians.
Yes, you do. Give me that damage.
Let's see. It's 7 plus 9, so 16. But they have to
16.
roll 14 to see if they take half.
Right. They do. They take half.
Okay.
So what? 8 points?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I need you to give me a concentration save to keep Spirit Guardians up.
All right.
48 points. You're gonna have to roll a 24.
Was that wisdom or?
It's whatever your spell
On.
save is.
It's a
Should tell you
for
on this.
concentration. It's
It's con. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yes.
it's con?
It's con.
Well, unless you let it nat 20, but no, I rolled a 13, so
Spirit Guardians. You lose concentration on that spell.
okay.
That lamp.
Mm-hmm. That was my
Uh,
only A. Wow. Yeah, that's alright.
back to Warren. All right, Warren, your turn.
All right. So I was having to write it down. But you said they took how many points of damage?
They took.
It was like 21 or something like that, right?
Oh, your group 21.
I said like
Yes,
22.
I'm
21?
keeping.
Okay,
I'm keeping
21.
track of your group as well.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
Yep, your group is at
Okay.
229 right now.
All right. All right, now let's hit him with an attack. So I'm gonna try to. Let's see here. Let's try to. We're gonna attack that group with. I'll assist them, but essentially, just I want to order them to attack.
Okay.
What is it? You said it's 5d6, right?
Yes, but you had that's added bonus on top of what you're doing.
Okay, and then what I do is I assist them in doing. Let's see here. Honestly, I'm gonna cast Mel's Minute Meteors.
Okay.
So I'm gonna surround myself with those, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use 2 of them.
Okay.
But let me double check. What is it? Okay, so this is concentration. That's fine. It's. I'm gonna try to attack so I don't hit the guards while they're
Yeah.
attacking.
Don't worry about that. I got it.
Don't worry about that. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. So it's. They have to make a Dex saving throw of 14 past their
14?
14. Yes.
They fail.
Okay, they take the full 2d6 per, because I can attack up to 2 of them, right? Oh yeah, so then it's I gotta roll 4d6 for that.
Okay. And then add 5d6. So just basically roll 9d6.
Okay. Oh, you're kidding me? Okay. Man, ooh. Ooh, nice. Okay. That'll be 31 damage.
Okay.
I have begun juggling the meteors again, and I throw 2 of them like underhand.
You begin juggling the meteors. You launch out 2 of them and right into the center of their group, and you catch 2 of them directly, and they fall dead. shattered with meteor. Their armors and pieces.
Then
Blood
real
spilling
quick,
out of it.
what's my new? Because I had a magic surge. Does it go back to 1 or is it?
It goes
permanently
back
stay
to
at, like 2 or 3.
No, it goes back to 2.
Go back
Goes
to 2.
back to
Okay.
2. Yep.
Okay. Is it 2? I'm gonna roll for that. Keeping track of it. No fucking way! Oh, another nat 1. It happened again.
Give me a D10.
D10, gotcha. This is fucking crazy, dude. That would be a 5. Do I also give you a D12 or was that last time?
That was last time for that category.
Okay.
This one is a D6.
Gotcha. 1. God damn it.
Uh,
What is this happening to me?
and you roll that one more time.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
Hey, it's an improvement.
It's getting better.
As you conjure these meteors and begin juggling, you feel once again that surge of power, and you have that moment of thought where so soon, what, and then it just before it builds up and escapes out of you, you feel that you can shape it. You can shape it into darkness, or you can shape it into thunder.
We're going
Which one
loud.
do you-
I'm shaping it into thunder.
You shape it into thunder. You shoot out two meteors. As they explode into the group, you throw that power into that group as well, and a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. And I need you to give me 2d8. Roll me 2d8.
2d8.
Yep.
2d8. So that's going to be... There's a 10. 10 total.
They take 10 more points. of
Oh,
thunder
hell yeah.
damage.
That's more like it. That's what I say.
All right. And now it is their turn. Battered and bruised, the lot of them, now only 4.
Oh, jeez.
They rolled to hit you. Does a
Okay.
13 hit?
So I don't have the extra AC from last turn's defense, correct?
You do not.
Okay. Is it meets beats? Because it is exactly 13.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it, yes.
Yep, I've been hit.
Woo. Okay.
I've been hit.
I've
I've
been
been
hit.
hit! No!
They got me. Don't worry.
I'm just
I
a
rolled
goblin!
Don't worry, I rolled kind of poorly here.
Poily.
Poorly.
Look kind of poily, eh?
I rolled kind of poorly here. You take 17 points of damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's it. Jesus.
Well, if you say that's it, I'm
Well,
not.
I was gonna say you should be on
I'm a
the
little
dead now.
goblin. Forget I'm a little goblin, man.
I'm sorry,
just
Gregory.
a
I
little
crit
guy.
I crit on you, so that's why you took that
Yeah.
much.
I know.
What's actually happening for them to hit me? Am I getting like what are they doing?
So what happens is, because this is like I said, this is a battle. This is you have a group, their bodies pressing into each other and everything. One surges forward and is able to bring his sword up and around and hit you.
All right, as it slashes across me, I just go, all right, yep, we're in it.
Yep.
We're in it.
Sound like you just said your name like 3 times. Warren.
Warren.
We're in it.
We're in it.
Warren.
We're in it.
We're in it.
Anaria,
Hallucinate, guys.
that's your turn.
I want to cast Hex on them. How are you ruling it? As an individual or as a group?
A group.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action cast Hex on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them, let's say, disadvantage on dexterity checks. Because that's part of what Hex does. And then
Okay.
I'm going to, because that's a bonus action, I'm going to make my multi-attack on them. My men are attacking as well.
Okay.
So that is 26 for the first one and 17 for the second.
Both hit. 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me check. Yes. Both hit.
Okay. Now, first attack does 4d6. Thank you, Hex. That is 17 for the first one.
Okay.
And 12 for the second one. And then the 5d6 from the soldiers, right?
Correct.
Okay. That was much better than last time. They do 21.
Big hits.
Beefy hit, boys.
Anaria, your
Beefy hit.
soldiers surrounding these rejectors. Spears coming in, swords going in, shields clanging. You bring your greatsword up and around. You throw out your offhand. A hex envelops the entire group, and bring your greatsword around and cleave through one of these guys into the rest of the group. Your soldiers, seeing you do this, exclaim and hit as well. Yeah, these guys are looking not good. Not good.
I didn't do the math in my own head. What was the total damage on that?
Total damage 50.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did 50.
Yeah.
The rest of the rejectors round, beaten, bloody, just losing one. They try to attack, and none of them seem to connect with either your guards or you. They miss their attack. Good round for you.
I have a question.
Yep.
I have a question. If they attack my guards, or even try to, would that provoke a sentinel attack from me?
Yes.
Oh, do I get a sentinel attack?
No, because they were trying to hit you.
Okay, you didn't clarify on that, whether they were
Oh.
going for me or my guards.
They were trying to hit you. I added
Okay.
because big picture battle, none of them's hitting anything. So,
Okay.
But no, they were attacking you.
Okay, just want to check.
We go to Gregory, round 3, turn 3. At the end of this round, scouts report Anaria is faring, or sorry, not Anaria, Astaria and Celeste are faring very well. Theo's group have actually lost a couple of members, but they have finished taking care of their objective and begin pushing towards the west gate. Gregory, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to have my guards attack this turn, and I'm going to cast Empire Touch at level 3.
Okay.
And let's see. I just need to roll a hit to make the melee magic attack. 21.
21 hits.
All right, I gotta do 3d6, and then I also receive half the amount. So I
Yes.
cause necrotic damage, and I receive half the amount as healing.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, 12. So 12 points of damage. So that'd be 6 points of health, and then I gotta roll 6 dice.
6d6. Or 5d6.
5d6, okay. So yeah, 12 damage. Let's see. So 10 plus 7, so 17, and 5, so 19.
No, that math is wrong. All right, Gregory. What's your vampire touch look like?
Basically, I grab one of the guards, and my hands just start glowing like just a unholy green, and I just start absorbing his life essence into my body.
Oh shit!
That guard, his skin, his eyes bulging out, his eyes dry into raisins, his skin wrinkles into crust as you let go a dead husk, killing one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna suck your blood.
The guard
I didn't
seeing
bite
you,
him, but-
the guard seeing you kill a rejector in this way, causes a mix of yeah and oh. But they bring their swords down and connect with more rejectors. It is now the rejectors' turn. They're going to swing on your group.
Cause disadvantage.
Okay.
I react with protection to cause disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They miss. Your guards, having seen you fell one, scoring hits of them for themselves, rally up, see the rejectors are about to attack, and parry and block all of their attacks. The rejectors do not find any targets. We are now moving on to Warren. Your third turn, Warren. You've been causing some mayhem to these rejectors. What are you doing now?
Yes, I have. So after I've been slashed with the sword, I get a slight scare, just a mental, I don't want to go close to there again. And the second thing that happens, I go, all right, let's hit him again. And I try to order for an attack. And as I do that, I can do it another way, but I am curious as to if I do this, you'll let me do this, but I don't know.
Explain.
So-
We'll see.
I want to attack a group, but I want to see I want to cast Mage Hand as I figured out a way to do it. But if I did Mage Hand, could I distract the other group of soldiers for an advantage roll of some sort to kind of get them off guard or distract them with Mage Hand? Grabbing the shoulders and ruffling clothes or whatever.
No, and I'm gonna say why. Because Mage Hand is just one single thing. So while you could maybe distract a single soldier out of the rejectors, it would not distract the rest of them.
Okay.
Because
Pocket
it's
this
not
idea for future combat.
It's not that big of it's not that big of a spell.
You're chilling. Yeah. I'm just curious. Pocket this for a future combat where it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, I will. So I'm gonna attack with them, and then the second, like, I was hit, I just go, all right, let's do it, and I try to whip out the fireball at 4th level.
Okay.
And let's see here. And as I do that, I can also do the. So it's a Dex 14.
They saved.
Shit. Okay, it's half. Okay, it's half of what this is, but it's fine. Let me see. So I'm gonna roll this, and I can do. For each sorcery point I use, I can reroll up to 3 of the dice that I want to do. So I'm gonna use this a little bit on my fireball to correct some of these rolls if some of them are bad. And then I have to roll the 9d6, and then they're also attacking. So then it's the 5d6, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to affect their rolls, so I'm going to do theirs first. So I don't get confused.
So wait, you're rolling 14d6 total.
Yes. And I can correct 9 of them to make them better.
I missed the days
But I'm
when
gonna
you
make
didn't
sure
know
that-
how to play this class.
Warren
If
doesn't want to
I
die,
can
dude. He's
ruin it.
scared. Warren doesn't want to die. He's scared.
You
If you
Um,
want, I can ruin it for him, Dezu.
So the guards themselves did these 5d6, correct?
Yes.
The guards themselves did, so that's 11 plus 11, 25 damage.
Look at you.
Yeah, I did 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 3. So,
Okay.
all right, and then
We're so
the fireball.
proud.
The fireball is.
I gotta make a note. This is an after show talk.
I have to like mentally jot these down because I am gonna change some of these. So.
Man, 29 sessions in, and the sorcerer finally figured out how to play.
He's getting it. He's using meta
These
magic.
3.
He's using sorcery points. He's in the shit now. He's feeling it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'll
he's
save
he's
that
fully
one.
locked. Awesome. We're here
96.
for it.
I'm locked in. I'm going. I'm locked in. Okay, and then it's 96. Oh fuck, I'm rerolling those. Jesus. All right. Let's see. Two. And then these 8 and 9 were 1, but I'm gonna reroll those. Okay. Okay, so I'm using the meta magic to reroll 3 dice. So that's 1 sorcery point. Okay. And I have to take the new rolls. So that's 5, 6, 3. Okay, now I gotta add all this shit together.
Okay. Give it to me.
Okay, it's 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3. And then I gotta half that. 23 damage. I did 46, but you halved it because you saved.
I am glad I saved on that one. All right. 23. Still, Jesus. God,
As I hit with a fireball, even though they're clearly saved, so I imagine they blocked a lot of it. I go, I'm not dying. I'm not going down again.
Wild Magic Surge.
What's the current new DC? Because I failed the first
2.
one. It was at 2. It's still just 2 permanently. Okay.
Well, yeah, you rolled a 1 twice.
Well, I know. I just don't know. Yeah, I saved
No,
it.
yours is always at 2, and you saved it. So
Okay.
now it's 3.
Yep, got it.
Warren. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I have bonus action.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna throw 2 more meteors.
Okay. Let's have it.
So casually, I'm gonna throw 2 more meteors.
Yeah. Let's see here. Mel, thank you for reminding me. 2d6 per. I have 6 of these, correct? Let me look. Spawn 6 on. Yes.
And you've thrown two.
Yeah, it is a concentration, so I got hit last time. Does that affect me at all?
Yes, it does.
You should have had to make a con save.
Yes, you should have rolled concentration save.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I forget how much I hit you for.
It was
17. 17.
So you need to roll. You need to roll a 10.
I just hit a 16 on the roll, and my con's +5, so we're good.
You maintained it.
Goodness.
You're good.
All right. And then, so the meteors are still up. I'm going to do 2d6 per meteor here. Is it a save of any sort? Yes. Dex save again of 14.
They saved.
Shit. Stop saving.
Hey, I got a 15 on the die.
I know. So it's 4d6 because I did 2 of them. I'm gonna meta magic again. I'm running out of sorcery points here, but I'm chugging through them. I'm gonna re-roll the. Ooh. Okay. Good and bad.
You can always convert boss lines.
I can. Okay, so that was a 19 total, so half of that. That
Be
8 or
9.
9?
Be 9.
9? Okay.
I round up.
That's an extra 9. Cool.
I think some round down. I think the book says round down. I round up.
Well, then it'd be 10, wouldn't it?
No. It's
No.
8 or 9. It's half of 19.
It's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's half of 19. So you
Well.
could roll. Well, you could round. Oh, you know what?
Or no, it's a 9 or a 10. Yeah, it's a 9 or a 10.
It's 9. I said
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
9.
Give us the 10!
No. You can't
He's hitting
handle
his
the
deck
10.
saves. He's hitting his deck saves. He's hitting his deck saves.
Look, all right, Warren, small ass motherfucking goblin.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, add 3 to that. Fear the small. Thank you.
Warren, small ass, annoying goblin.
We got a 12. I had an awakening. All right, I had an awakening when I was after the last battle. I don't want to be weak anymore.
Beat from Mirrodin, not wanting to be weak anymore, has decided I am not weak.
I'm not weak.
Surrounded by guards of Aurora, commanding them with a strong voice, telling them to give it their all and attack. He launches
with everything
another
he got.
fireball while juggling meteors.
It's added to the juggle. It's just the fireball that I threw first is added to the juggle.
He's juggling meteors, a fireball appears, and he just like, oh, I got another one for you guys. And yeah.
Shoop.
Warren.
Mhm.
I'll let you choose. Which one do you want to kill?
The closest one. Closest one to me, yeah, the one that's in
This
the
guy
pocket,
this guy takes a fireball and a meteor point blank into his chest and face. Gets launched out, blown the fucking bits. Your guards are terrified of you, but happy that you are on their side.
yeah. We've got this, man.
And it is now the rejector's turn. Fearful, beaten, bloodied. They are going to swing on you, the little nuisance that you are. And that is there's 3 left. That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit, that hits, but before you do that, can you re-roll that?
Why?
I'm casting Silvery Barbs as a reaction.
Yes.
Does he have to roll his die again?
It is a first level, so I do. I got a 19, so I saved that. DC's at 4 now.
Oh. Silvery Barb.
Ding.
DM's least favorite.
A question.
Yeah.
If I roll, if I did a bonus action for Mel's Meteors, does that also count as casting a spell, or is that
No,
not?
because you've
No.
that's already been casted.
Now you're
Okay,
just
then no.
controlling.
I'm just concentrating on it. Okay, we're
Yes.
chilling. All right. That was it.
The remaining 3 rejectors, seeing another fall by your hands from your flames and meteors, surge forward. You see one break through just enough of your guards to start bringing their sword down. What do you say for vicious mockery
It's the Silvery Barbs, or
silvery barbs? What do you
Yeah.
say? What's the word or short phrase that you say when you let go of silvery barbs?
I smirk and I say, "Try again."
And for some reason, those words get to this guy because he tries way too hard and he just overcommits that swing and doesn't hit you.
Hell yeah!
I'm so glad you chose that.
I have another kind of question. I don't know if it could have been RP, retconned, etc. Is Mage Armor factored into any of this? Because I didn't really say that I did it before we went in.
Good God.
If you didn't say it.
I can use it as a bonus action next turn or some shit. So yeah, okay, all right.
And I wasn't gonna tell you because I was
You're
waiting
chilling.
for you to cast it.
I noticed it too.
You're good. You're
And
good.
it's an action, not a bonus.
I know. I'd
Mario.
have to make it. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. That's your
We've
turn.
done it once. We're doing it again. We're all attacking. All swords. All in.
Okay.
We know what we're here for. That is an... Why did math just escape me? A 26 and a 24.
Both hit.
We still have Hex. Alright, that is...
Anaria, She-Hulk.
23 damage for me. And that is 45 total between the 2 attacks on my guards.
I'm sorry, how much?
45 total.
Okay. Describe how you kill another one.
It's a melee here. You know, this is your typical fighting scene of just a bunch of people swinging swords. There's swords everywhere. There's, it's chaos, and she's intentionally going for like long arcing sweeps between people to try and catch multiple people, and just straight through the midsection of a guy.
Which one? Right or left?
Let's go left. He's the first person in her swing. She's starting from the left, going right.
Toast.
Like a fucking baseball bat, bro.
Yep.
You're pretty much. Yeah. Like, I want to clarify, her sword, which is already like a 6-foot sword, grows with her side. This is like a 10, 12-foot block of iron flying through the air.
Oh, that would hurt so my god.
Just a ream.
And every time she swings, these rejectors are having to duck low and just pull shields up real quick, you know.
I'm sorry, I can imagine.
It goes over their heads. They can just hear a.
Combat. This is
All
limbo.
Is that the end of your turn, or do you have
Limbo.
anything else?
And then that'll be it for now. Yes.
That'll be it for now. Okay. The end of round 3. Scouts report. Astaria has defeated her group.
Jesus Christ.
Has joined Theo.
Did you have them attack me?
Does an 18 hit you?
Meets it. Hits me.
Oh, wow. I actually get to roll damage. Hang on.
Meets it.
What's this feel? Is this how this always feels? Warren, is this how you feel? That's
right
going to
now.
be 11 plus 2, 13. And then there are 3 left. So plus 3, 16 points of damage to you, Anaria.
Okay.
Okay, now moving on.
Welcome.
So Astaria and Celeste have finished with their group. They have joined with Theo pushing towards the western gate. Scouts state all keepers follow. They're going to guide you through Aurora and around. Oh, okay.
So
Go ahead and make that
I need a con
contract.
save. What's the number I need to beat?
That would be 10 because they didn't hit you for anything over 20.
Ooh, I have advantage on this because of Eldritch Mind. That beats it with 11.
Nice.
Advantage didn't do much for me.
The scouts are talking to all 3 of you at the same time. So there is a scout at each one of your locations. They state that Theo, Celeste, and Astaria have engaged with more rejectors. It appears that they have been hidden in buildings, and now there's a full-fledged battle towards the western gate.
Shit.
Mirden is assisting them, and the scouts want you to follow them. They're going to take you around past that battle line through alleys to get to Mirden. Your goal is to occupy Mirden so he cannot support his troops and lay waste to Auroran Guards.
Okay.
Let me...
Enemy guards. Don't mind me. I'm just going to get out of here real quick. Figure out something to do so I don't have to keep attacking you, please.
When the report is given, your guards say, "Go! We will not fail here. We are the guards!" And all the remaining guards that you have clasp swords and shields. "We are the guards!" And continue fighting.
Damn
all
right.
of you extract yourselves from your groups and follow the scouts that was sent to you to the west gate.
I swear to God, if you kill little Jeff.
Okay.
When we were on our way, can I put the mage armor on?
You can put mage armor on your way, yes.
Thank you. Wanted to say it before thanks.
The sounds of metal against metal echoing from everywhere down the alleys. What were you about to say?
I was going to ask if we meet up there or if we meet up running on our way over.
You and Gregory meet up running on the way over, but Warren is on the opposite side of Aurora. So I'm going to explain this here. You
Hey,
reach.
Gregory, how do you feel about a healing spell? Sorry.
Yeah, all right. If you want to heal Gregory on the way, you can.
I mean, I was asking for one.
Oh. If Gregory wants to heal
Okay.
Anaria on the way, he can. All right.
I'm looking for.
You guys,
want me to heal?
Can I,
you guys duck and weave through alleys and buildings. Now, is there anything that you guys want to do before you reach this point? Like as you're running through, Warren, you cast Mage Armor. Anaria and Gregory, you met up.
I'll heal Inario.
I'll have cast healing word on myself.
Okay. Go ahead and make those rolls.
Okay. D4. Okay, that's actually really bad, but all right. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's +7. Okay, so I'm only 10 down now. Cool. Flamio, Hotman.
11 points of healing, Inario.
7
Thank
points
you.
of healing on me.
Gregory, if you would go ahead and close your tail spire, because this is a new mini. You're not going to be able to control them anyways.
Okay.
Just watch
I don't
from
like this.
my stream, and the audio mod isn't working. Well, it works, but there's additional steps that I don't have for him, so he's not going to be able to hear music and shit like that.
Wait, is there
It's
music playing? Oh,
Not right now,
I thought
no.
I muted the whole
No.
time.
There's no music right now.
Okay, cool. I was like, damn.
You all, with the help of the scouts, reach your next fight. Theo, Astaria, and Celeste, and what remains of his group and their group, face off against a force of young adults. It appears Mirrodin had people hidden away. 3 Mirrodins stand on the road in front of the gate, and you've emerged from the alleys behind his fighting line. You see the bodies of both Auroran Guards and Rejectors. It appears that the fight took place further up the road and has now pushed back this far. Anaria and Gregory, you see Warren across the way. 3 Mirrodins in the road. But we are going to break away from you guys. Sylfina, you ready?
I think so.
You stand in water that is barely deep enough to submerge your toes. In front of you stands you. The two of you pointing on yourselves. She says, Sylfina. Sylfina. A memory flashes. A man in the middle of a busy market street. He dropped a book and some goods. A coin purse dangling at his hip. You know this memory. You hear Wit's voice. Easy pickings, that one. You move smooth, gracefully. The bodies in this market street are so many, but you expertly brush and pat through, being so young. The purse is now in your hand, the quick cut of the string, and into the crowd you vanish. A child bumps into you. An elven boy with golden eyes. His hand holding that of an elven woman with raven black hair. A jolt of recognition. And then you blink. And his eyes are brown. His ears gnat pointed. The woman's hair a simple black, not raven. These are humans, not elves. They're not familiar to you at all. The woman pulls the boy away and through the crowd. You look down at the coin purse and you hear a voice. Except it's your voice. That was a bad thing. You stand in water. The other you holding the coin purse. She smiles. She takes a few steps towards you and you match them, closing the already short distance between you two. She lets the coin purse fall and she looks at you and says, I have done bad too. Another memory flash. A city is burning. You hold the hand of a man who takes you to a carriage. As he opens the carriage door and raises your hand and arm to guide you in, you see his face. He looks like Wit, but not exactly. Possibly a distant relative. You remember a time when you showed Tyrell this. He said a name, Klaustus. You feel hatred toward this man, though he looks at you with a smile, showing no intention of harming you. You feel yourself flash him a smile and step into the carriage. Klaustus closes the door and you feel the carriage lower a bit as he settles in to drive. Your hands raise and press to the wall where his back would be resting, and you say in a calm whisper, Auroran Guards. A flash of green floods the carriage with a loud crack of wood. You drop your hands and a perfect hole a few inches wide is in the wall now. You open the door and carefully hop out of the carriage and then carefully climb up to the driver's seat. And you see the hole. And on the seat in front of it is a pile of ash and dust. You feel a smile on your lips. He wanted to steal me. You stand facing yourself, close enough to touch each other now. You feel her hand on your cheek. I had you roll 3 rolls last session. Would you like to tell our audience what you rolled?
So for the first roll, I rolled a 2. For the second roll, I rolled a 2. And for the third roll, I rolled a 2.
You stand there looking at yourself, her hand on your cheek, and Sylfina feels herself give in. The words, Dinas Kulib. You understand them now. You will live. Seth Nin Amen, as part of me. You feel the spell in your head fade and a flood of memories wash over you. Your life. You sitting in a metal chair. You fighting in Lefton Hills. You grieving the loss of another friend. You travel through the dead woods. You find a bag of missing children flyers. You laugh and drink in the polished copper with Bruce polishing a plate. You riding atop of the APT carriage, sleeping under the Florin stars. You sitting in Anaria's dining room, smiling at a new friend. You sailing on the Florin Ocean on the only ship you've ever been on, feeling the salt wind on your skin. You, the rush of adrenaline from a cart ride through the Remorse Mountains. You, feeling happy to see Anaria's father safe, grieving the loss of a friendo. You, watching the death of Bicknock, the size of Castle Lightlock. You, seeing the sights, sounds, and smells of Remorse Market. You, in Aurora. You, on adventures with friends. You, getting to know them. You, meeting them. You, taking the APTs. You, stealing for wit. You, noticing the children barely laugh. You, always on the move. You, listen to Wit explain adopting more kids. You, the day he said to call him Wit instead of father. You, watch him give you looks. You, watch him cry himself to sleep. You, opening your eyes to see him and Mirden. That ain't my Sylfina, Mirden. I am sorry, friend. A smile on Mirden's face. You, with no memories of who you are. occasional views of Florin from above. A circular city in the center of a vast ocean. You feeling sadness as a black wall appears. A porcelain hand outstretched, Celeste's face pleading, I can save you. You take her hand, and you prepare to disintegrate her as she turns and walks through a rip in the air into an unknown plane. Your eyes dart to the other woman, her sister, and you realize it's too late. This one sees through you. You look down as your body turns to dust and ash, and Tyrell screams behind you, Sylfina! You, seeing Aurora as a settlement, not yet the city it will be. You watch your army march over the bridge, Tyrell close at hand. It will all be ours, he says in your head. This and more, for that is what our parents wanted for us. You reply, your hands interlock. Sylfina, your eyes open. You still sit in the metal chair. Mirrodin is not in the room. The crystal now empty and cracked, making rainbow patterns on the ground and walls from the magic torches. The restraints that had once bound you are now open. You are free. The door is open, and on a table in the next room, you see your equipment. We go back to the battle. Anybody else get chills? I got chills.
That was really good.
You all step
Wait,
out of
now
the
can you
alley.
answer me?
You all step out of the alley and face Mirrodin. He smiles. My, you keepers are tenacious things. He looks up to the sky, then back to the three of you. Well, let us be done with this then. He nods to one of the other Mirrodins. That Mirrodin begins saying words, fire growing in his hand. And then the flat side of a great axe slaps him into the chest, knocking him back a few feet. You hear quick footsteps run up, and a gnome picks the great axe up. A weapon twice the size of him, yet he wields it with ease. Picker Bones stands, muscles threatening to tear his clothes asunder. He uses his left hand to pop open a vial containing red sand. And by golly, I promised Perry that I'd keep an eye on all of you, and that's what I'm going to do. Leave this light-sucking hole to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
You all face off, Picker taking one Mirrodin, the three of you sharing the other two.
As we kind of meet each other, I go, good to see you guys are okay.
You too, Warren. How long would you say? Has it been over a minute since it's taken me to get here?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet. Before anyone can act, the door to the west tower gate opens. and Sylfina emerges.
Can we see that from here?
Yes, you can see her.
Am I facing the right way?
No.
Yeah, are you facing?
She ignores
Oh, you're just walking
everything.
Okay.
Instead,
Is that Sylfina?
Instead, facing west, towards the Borealis. Her hand raises, and a marble-sized globe of light forms just inches from her pointing fingers. The light shoots off down the bridge, leaving a trail of light that vanishes in moments. She turns towards the battle, and in a voice that carries clearly for all of Aurora to hear, she says... Actually, I'm going to have Sylfina read this.
If I see Sylfina that far away, I'm gonna do the Wojak. I'm just gonna be like, "It's it. What? That's Sylfina."
Take a breath. Read that out a couple of times.
I've got tears in my eyes because I've been yawning, and I'm like, hold on.
I mean, you did just wake up from a nap.
Yeah.
I wish I had a nap though.
But you did.
Feel another yawn coming. No, never mind. Okay. Shit. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Take your time.
I'm nervous. I guess I'm smiling. It's not helping.
Calm your nerves. You win these.
Okay. So, as we're raising our finger, and I'm pointing it. Oh wait, did I already do this? No. Okay, guys.
You did.
Sorry.
The
As
light
I'm
shoots
turning around,
off.
I meant to say.
Mhm.
I am Sylfina Oathkeeper, daughter of Rhaegar Oathkeeper, and my brother will be imprisoned no longer!
Oh shit.
Sylfina, you will act at the top of each round. Everyone else, I need new initiative rolls from you.
Gotcha. Oh my god, bro. I'm throwing this D20 away, bro. That's another one. I got 3 total.
Sucks.
3 total.
15.
12.
Is that just your initiative, though?
Yeah, it's just my initiative.
It could have been... I mean, not that that's great, but like...
I was gonna say, I don't think that could have been a spell or anything, but yeah.
Anaria,
Exactly.
Anaria, what was
Exactly.
yours?
15.
It would have been another fucking wild magic surge is what it would have been.
Guys, my hands are shaking.
Hey, Gregor, remember when we were talking about legendary actions earlier?
Yeah, I know, right?
Guess what?
I'm gonna get a face plant of legendary.
That's why I
action.
was like... I wasn't saying anything. I was like, uh-huh.
You got your new
Oh, I
sheet
knew.
open,
Yep, and I
Sylfina?
got it open right there.
That's awesome. Oh no.
I'm so excited. I kid you not. I wrote a script. Who am I gonna say to? What am I gonna say to who? I was like, I need this.
Okay.
But something tells me it's not gonna go down anything I typed.
And your portrait has been changed. Unfortunately, I don't have the overlay for it, but your portrait's changed now. All right. All right, we got initiative from them. I need initiative from... So... I would roll that. All right.
Man, look at this copy
Better now
cat
than later.
over here.
What'd you roll? I want to know.
Quality.
Probably a nat 20.
No.
That didn't sound like a
it
good
was
roll.
not a nat 20
Say
Well, I'd
I
rather you
would
roll
roll
that
that.
20
Man, why is
now.
he critting on
Thank
everything?
Goodness.
All right. One last thing. One last thing to clear up before we get this going. Gregory, I need you to give me a religion or an insight check, please.
Remember, kids,
I'm doing
never meet
insight.
your gods.
Insight.
Yeah,
20.
about that.
30, 20.
Oh.
Don't
Gregory, you've traveled with Sylfina. You know Sylfina. Maybe not intimately, maybe not deeply, but you know Sylfina. But when she emerged and spoke, something inside you rejoiced. You weren't aware that you were doing it. And Sylfina, at the start of your turn, you see Mirrodin has knelt for you. But not just Mirrodin.
Oh, no.
Gregory is also kneeling.
Oh.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Shit. Didn't think I'd have to talk so soon. Okay.
So soon. We've been at this for like an hour and a half already.
I know. I'm not ready.
I need another month.
Hey guys, glad you all got here. Glad we're starting the session right now.
Like I've been sitting here in anticipation. Like I don't like. Okay. Okay. Shit.
Round one.
I know. Give me 2 seconds. I'm thinking quick. Whether I should say this now or later. Maybe later. Okay, in this case, I am going to let me not say this out loud.
No, do please.
Wait, how far are they away from me?
They are.
I closed my tail spider.
Well, it depends on who you're. So from
Past
you
Narnia.
to our group of keepers, 60 feet. From you to one of the Mirrodins, 25. To another Mirrodin, 55. To another Mirrodin, 50. To Picker, 55.
Wait. Okay. Wait. What? How far to Picker again?
55.
55. Okay. Shit. I account for not being able to reach people. Sorry. I would like to at least move. Let's see. You know what? Ah, fuck. I'm sorry, I can't make up my mind.
Just start it.
I
Let things
know,
go.
I can't reach anything, so I'm like,
Don't you
my
have a bow and
plan
arrow?
out the window.
Use the gloom one.
In the other section?
Under actions, use number
Yeah.
3.
Oh. I was looking for
New
that.
sheet, who dis?
Sorry, it's on the bottom. Okay, yes, that's what I was looking for. I would like to do that. And I would actually like to hit Picker first.
You're going for Picker?
Yes, I
Wow, what a bitch. All right.
Coward. Coward. Where's the old Sylfina? We liked her
you-
better.
Are
She hid in
you
trees.
are you focusing
Am I-
all 5 on Picker? Because you can choose 5.
Yeah.
Here. Uh-oh.
She's conflicted about it, people, but like she's fuck. No, I think she's gonna start strong.
To
You know what?
figure out the shield spell.
What?
No, keep going.
No, I'm going to do 2 to pick her, and then 1 to each of the rest of them.
2 to Picker, and then 1 to...
Anaria Warren. Oh wait, actually no, sorry. Not Gregory.
Not Gregory. All right.
Did they see me kneel?
I'm gonna hit 2 to Warren.
2 to Warren. Okay.
Yeah, 2 to Warren, 2 to Picker, 1 to Anaria.
And where do you want to go? 30 feet, remember.
Yeah. I thought it was 40.
No, it's 30. Unoccupied
Am I-
space within 30 feet.
Oh, that. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the movement. Actually, let's go. I don't want to go that far quite yet. I'm gonna go next to this Mirden in front of me.
Okay.
Probably, on his right a little further, though.
On his right. So, like, you can go here.
Yeah, so same square that he's on, but 2 to his right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So over that one?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Oh, I'm just gonna use the same dice. That's a 13. Wait, does
We're gonna do the first 2 for Picker.
Okay.
You said that was a 13?
Yeah, and then that's not with the.
That's a
Do
23.
I add that to each one? Okay.
That's a plus 10, yes.
Okay, yeah. So 23.
Okay. And your second?
24.
Okay. And now on Anaria?
17.
Does a 17
Miss.
hit you, Anaria? Miss? All right.
Miss.
And 2 for Warren.
That's 21.
And the
They
second?
hit me.
17.
Does a 17 hit you with mage armor?
I gotta look. I forget. I think it's +5. So let me double check. Is it? Oh, plus my dex modifier, and my dex modifier is horrible. Okay. Yes, it is.
2.
And this is an attack on me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll just leave it as is.
Okay. I need you to roll damage for Picker. So that's 2 things of damage for him.
Is it just the D8 and the D6?
Yes.
Is that for each of them? Okay.
Yep. That's for each of them.
What does it mean? What does the 12 mean? What?
12 is a rounded version. So you can just choose 12 or you can roll.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those fixed numbers that DMs can use instead of rolling dice and drawing the game out. You can just use that number.
We're gonna fucking roll. Shit. I rolled 2 2s and a 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 8.
Okay, and that was on the first
15.
one, so give me one more.
That's 15. Oh shit. It went out of my dice tray. Do you want me to leave it or no?
Let me ask you a question. If it was a nat 1, would you keep it?
No, but it's an 8, so.
Traditionally, that's top.
I'll re-roll it if you want me to
Reroll
roll.
it.
Re-roll it.
Reroll it in a tray.
That's a 6. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so 12, 13 plus 8.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, so Picker takes 36. Got it. And now give me 2 damage rolls for Warren.
Mm-hmm. 16.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Math right? Dirty 20.
So 36 total?
Yeah.
Warren, you take 36 points of damage.
I am down.
Oh shit.
All of you see Sylfina Oathkeeper turn, address everyone, and in a blink of black smoke, vanishes, reappears 30 feet away. But before she does reappear, arrows shoot out just out of what seems out of nowhere, and 2 of them implant in the Picker. 1 almost hits Anaria, and 2 directly impacts Warren, putting Warren down.
And then also oh, who is that?
Anaria.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, she's
Probably just fixing it. Yeah, I was gonna say probably just fixing their connection.
I would like to do my bonus action.
Only if you do a melee.
It's I guess. Oh, I guess yeah, that doesn't count. I was thinking. Yeah, no, it's fine.
You have your movement.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I might as well. How far is the other Mirrodin next to
Next to them? Oh, next to Picker? He is currently 20 away from you now.
The other side of him. His right side.
You want to move that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
I know. Because I didn't use the dagger, right? I don't get the...
No, but you have that one attack and you've used it.
Yeah,
You have that one action. That you did your action.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So now you can end your turn and do one of those other actions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My turn is done for the moment.
Okay. That will be Anaria. That's your turn.
She sees all this and see there's 3 Mirrodins out right now, right?
Yep.
There's no easy way to determine which is the original. So probably from the direction I'm looking at, the one over on the left, she's just going to yell out at that one, "What did you do?" And question, the group of 3 guards I was fighting before, mechanically, would you say they are dead at this point or they are still alive? Because it matters.
And we're thinking...
Oh,
They
I know what
they
it
are
is.
dead.
All right, cool. I am going to bonus action transfer my hex over to the Mirrodin on the left, giving him disadvantage on Constitution saves or ability checks. You know what? No, intelligence. Disadvantage on intelligence checks. Um, and then let's see. Warren is down, right?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna move over to you. This action. She's like, are you down death saving throws?
Yes.
Okay, she's going to give you like the help action to stabilize you.
Okay.
Okay.
And that'll be your turn.
When I'm stabilized, it's not like
You don't need to roll.
I'm just
for
not
death saves.
rolling for saving
Yeah.
throws, correct?
Correct.
You're unconscious. You're just not on death's door. You're not bleeding out or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's like like corner to you, so I'm not going to move you or anything, unless you want to move.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I'm right next to.
Yeah, you are.
I'm right next to Warren right now. Yeah, she hasn't gathered enough about this exact situation yet to make up her mind.
Okay. How long does Giant's Might last, by the way?
It's a minute. It should be out by now.
Okay, it would have been out. All right. Gregory,
Yes.
your turn.
I don't know whose side I'm on.
I have a sneaking suspicion.
Take out what you know.
Listen, buddy, you wanted this.
I know.
I will say,
Because like I
Looking-
knelt to her with
looking at Sylfina, you are filled with the utmost adoration. So much so that you are gaining a bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like-
Give me one second. Okay.
Wait,
Doesn't help.
Desu.
I had to Google effort or adoration.
Did you really?
Yes, because I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, okay.
Okay, the more specific answer, it's fine.
If you're gonna ask
No,
what
no.
bonus he's getting, Sylfina, it's the third one,
On which side?
the morale.
Oh. I was gonna ask a different question.
Okay.
At the very end of Gloom talks about the extra damage. Is that the 8 that's counted in there? I'm just wondering.
No, that's the 2d6 that you rolled with it.
That's the 2d6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Gregory. Man, you are torn. Roll a
I
dice.
am torn.
Roll a dice. You want me to roll a dice for you?
No, I'll do it.
We'll do a box of doom in the game.
First instincts. What is Gregory's first instincts that you think of that he should do? Like, don't think on it too hard, because then you'll be indecisive. Because that's experience.
I guess first instincts.
Like, based on what Gregory already knows.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my sister.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna do level 2 inflict wounds on.
Say it.
Say it out loud.
On Anaria.
Okay.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I rolled an 8, so it won't. That doesn't hit.
That's what? 14?
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Add a +5.
I already did. That's 14.
13.
Because you rolled an 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 13.
Yeah. You get a
You're right. my
you
bad.
you get a +5 on top of everything to hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so add your modifier and then add a +5.
Yep. I did. I rolled
Okay.
a 2.
All right.
Oh, okay. So your 8 was with the modifier. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it was.
He rolled,
Okay.
he rolled a 13.
So your inflict wounds miss. You have movement bonus action.
Imagine Anaria's like, huh? Actually, does she even notice? Because she's not facing him. He fucked it up. Does she even notice?
She
I
noticed.
Right? That's kind of what I'm
I mean,
wondering
I
too.
don't know.
I'm like
I guess I bonus action harness divinity to regain a level 2 slot.
okay.
And then
Gregory, what are the components for that spell?
components.
Or what are the what was it? Inflict wounds?
Oh, for inflict wounds?
Yeah, it'd be.
There's a verbal
and-
component. I would
verbal
hear
and
you say
somatic.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hear you say something.
Okay.
I know you cast it.
But do you know it's on you?
So, Gregory,
Just saying.
what does it look like?
I would. It requires touch. I know he
Yeah.
cast it.
It
Oh, is
requires
it?
touch.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What, Gregory? What does it look like? Like, what would Anaria see when she turns after you touch her, and say the words for inflict wounds?
Let's see. My
What's on
hands-
Gregory's face? What the emotions? What's going on here?
I got tears going down my face, and I'm just my hands they turn kind of like a greenish black, and as they go towards him to touch him with it, but nothing happens after that because it
And Anaria, you hear the words of a spell being said, but it sounds weird. It sounds wrong. And you turn, and as you turn, the motion of you turning puts your body away from his hand, and you dodge as Gregory tries to attack you with a spell. And you see tears running down his face.
Gregory, in this moment, you know you didn't physically hurt me, but you hurt her, but you see the look on her face, and you know that damage has still been done.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Gregory? Or are you trying to move?
No, I'm not moving.
Okay. That is Warren's turn. Warren, you are unconscious, but you are not making death saving throws. You are stabilized.
Um, while this
Is
is
there-
happening, just the visions that I'm kind of seeing are just kind of what happened
Actually-
after the last battle.
Actually, you know what? You are unconscious.
Yeah, wait.
You were just in Aurora. You were just looking at Mirrodin. But now you see your teacher, Zareth. And he's smiling at you. You're in a field. Straw targets set some 30 feet away. And you hear him say, "Try again. You can do it. Try again.
It hasn't worked. And it's never. I'm not gonna get it.
You can do it. Just trust in your throw your dice. Just throw it."
Okay, do it again. I'll do it again.
You roll you see the dice roll, and before the dice stops, Zareth quickly swipes it and hands it back, shoves it into your hand, and he says, "No, don't roll, throw." And we move on from you. It is Mirrodin's turn. Mirrodin. My God, what is Mirrodin going to do? This is a fucking fiasco. I honestly did not expect this turn of events happening. Okay. So I had an idea, but
Nothing ever compares. It never.
someone targeting Picker like threw me off here. Okay.
Get out of here!
All right. Mirrodin sees Warren on the ground, Gregory going to attack Anaria, and how far we have fallen. He is going to, well, I'm not going to do anything. These two are, Picker and these two are doing their own thing. This Mirrodin
This little Mirrodin went to the market, and I forgot the rest of it. But you get the picture.
He's gonna walk up. And make his attacks with his staff. That's not gonna hit. That not gonna hit. All right. Yeah, come on, dice. Well, the dice tell the story, so. But that one does hit. All right. That's going to be. Anaria, you take 27 points of damage. 22 of that being thunder damage. As Mirrodin walks up to you calmly, taps his staff on the ground, twirls it, and cracks you across the back of the head with it. This Mirrodin to do that. Here, there. He's gonna go here, and then he's going to do 15, 20, 25. He steps up, and you see him lob a fireball into the Auroran army.
My goodness.
You hear cries of people beginning to burn. the battle still raging. And that is going to be the end of Mirdan's turn. And before we get to the top of the round, from the army, he launches the fireball. Everything is chaos. And then from the army, running through rejectors, slicing them through, bashing anyone in their way, Theo emerges and charges forward. And with him, Astaria, close on his heels. And that is going to be Sylfina's turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, because Picker and that Mirrodin, they're doing their own thing. I'm not holding up to roll for those two. So go ahead, Sylfina.
Okay. I am going to attack with stab.
I can barely hear you. What?
I'm going to hit Picker with my stab.
Okay.
Stab.
What's that? What kind of weapon is that?
Something that stabbed. I'm going to do. Wait. This. I would like to do 3 of them. And then my 4th one, I'm going to spell cast.
I can barely hear you again.
Why? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me move my mic closer. Just cause. Okay.
Yeah, better. Much better.
Better? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'm going to do 3 of them.
Okay.
On Picker.
Well, hey, there you go.
And the 4th one, I'm going to spellcast.
Okay.
And I would like to do Mage Armor.
Okay. Keep that new armor class. Write that down somewhere. And go ahead and roll your attacks on Picker. His AC is 17.
Okay, let me do the math. I can do the Mage Armor math later. Okay. Wow. That's a fail. Okay. You said it was 17?
17.
Oh my god, really? Oh shit, that also fails. Oh, that should be fine. 21.
21 hits. Okay,
Yeah.
so you hit with 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, make sure I have the right dice. Where is it? Here. Wait. I know it's this one. Uh, 11.
11? Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I would like to bonus action.
Okay.
So, how does that?
You need to make a melee spell attack.
Oh. Wait, did my hit right there not count?
No. This is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you have to roll one more time.
Oh, okay. That's all I thought. Oh, okay. We'll roll more. I see. Do you add anything to that or no? Or
You're going to add a +7.
17. Roll the 10.
Okay. You hit. So give me 3d10.
Which one is that?
UFO.
Okay. I gotta grab another one. 3. Wait, that's a one of us. I don't think that's a D10. One. 2 of them are 5s. I accidentally rolled a fucking. And I was like, wait, double zeros. That's not right. Wait, do I have another one? Okay, well, I've got 2 5s, and then I'll reroll
Okay.
one of these.
Yep.
And a 6.
So 16 total. Okay. Okay, got it. All right. Anara, you see, well, I guess Gregory and Mirrodin as well. All of you see Sylfina pull a dagger with it looks like it's a translucent greenish blue glow on it, and go to stab Picker a couple of times, and one does manage to hit him. And then the moment she hits, she raises her left hand and presses her hand against the wound, and this dark, deathly green magic leaves her hand and goes into Picker's wound that she just caused. Anything else you want to do, Sylfina?
I don't believe I can. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, no, how does the past thing work? Is that just like every
That is at the end of every creature's turn. Yes.
It doesn't. Which one are you looking at? Because it doesn't say.
Which one are you talking about?
On the left side, just above actions, the past.
Only if you can apply sneak attack. Picker's staring right at you.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering because it just says can, so I'm.
Yeah, she can if sneak attack can be applied. That's what you get.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I turned to one.
Anaria, it'd be your turn.
He is going to look down at Warren and use her healing light ability and give him 2d6 of healing, so he gets 5 hit points back.
Okay.
As he comes to, she's just gonna look at him, not say anything, but the look on her face, she's given him a look that this is it. And standing up will whirl around and make a booming blade attack on the Mirrodin behind her.
Okay.
Which is a 16 to hit.
Beats it, beats it.
And so that is 2d6 plus 1d8. Or 14 plus 5. 19 damage total.
Chunky.
7 of which are thunder. And then that'll be it.
Okay. Gregory, it's your turn.
Okay. Get back in line. I guess I'm going to do a level 2 inflict wounds on Anaria again.
Okay.
So 11 plus 6 plus 5? Do I still got the plus 5 thingy? Or
Yes, you do.
No, I see this, right?
so 17, 20.
Yes, you do, Lauren.
2. Yeah.
22 to hit you, Anaria.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 4d10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hit me. Hit me. I dare you. Hit
I
me.
ain't gonna hit you.
Is she actually saying that, or is she just like side-eyeing this motherfucker? Like, hit me!
Side-eyeing me.
She's saying that.
Ah.
So let's see, that's 10 plus 12, so it'd be 22. Wounds.
What are you doing?
She is going to use her reaction to invoke her Cloud Rune and redirect that attack on the Mirrodin behind her.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
So he takes the 22 instead.
Done.
Too bad you can't double it.
All right, Gregory. What else?
What did that visually look like for me?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
I mean, I have an idea, but
Okay.
Let's
Did I understand that it like looked like Gregory was attacking you, and then
oh yeah.
that's what I'm.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
black.
I mean,
green,
he
curly, black.
touched me again, but it didn't hurt me.
Okay. Because I asked this because I was passed out when Gregory attacked you the first time,
I got you.
so I didn't know. I was unaware.
I think.
Well, now you see it.
Yeah, I think that's about it for me.
That's it for you?
Yep.
Warren, you come to. Breath of air again.
I'm wiping
You're-
tears off my face, trying to distract myself from it being a failure.
You look as Anaria gives you this look, a look that you haven't seen on Anaria's face ever.
Mhm.
And then she steals herself and hits Mirrodin. You see Gregory reach out to Anaria, cast a spell onto her, and she redirects that spell. And then the Mirrodin that she just hit takes more damage. Your turn, man. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Gregory? What are you doing?
What I have to.
We don't need this. We don't need this. I'm gonna try to oh jeez, I don't even okay, Mage Armor's a touch, so it's not a concentration, that's still on, it's fine. Just checking. Okay. I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray on that Mirrodin that's close.
I'm in the way.
You said you're in the way?
Oh wait, no, Scorching Ray, not Bring Hands. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
It's a 5
Yeah, we
foot thing,
panicked
I
for a
am
second.
behind him.
You
Yeah.
you really had me panicked for a second.
No. I'm making sure I'm not getting you for sure.
Oh god.
And it is a +6 to hit. So let's see here. Is it 21?
21 hits.
Okay. Let's see here. It's 2. Okay, it's 3 rays. Yeah, I'm gonna just obviously all 3 on him. So that's 2d6 per ray, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, you have to roll for each individual ray.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 20. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. And then that is a 22, so I believe that hits. So it's all 3 rays. And that would be 66 for me. It is 24 damage.
Chunky, chunky, chunky. This one.
And that is a spell, so I will cast. Or I will see if I can reach my DC here. Not
Robes
you. You're going in dice jail.
Clothes
I'm good now.
Clothes are tearing. He's taken some. He's got some singe marks. He's looking like he's in a battle now.
And as I cast that, there's clearly like sadness as I just kind of shoot the rays towards him, and I go, "Stop this, please!"
You say this to Mirrodin?
Mm-hmm. I see this looking at him, but also kind of looking towards Gregory too.
He takes all 3, sticks his staff in to ground himself to make sure he doesn't move. You say this to him. He looks at you. Warren, I cannot stop what I have started. I will play it through. I am sorry.
Okay.
And that is now Mirrodin's turn. Let me see. Okay, that one. Okay. Ooh.
Real quick. Let's see. I don't really know how I would RP this, so I guess just leave it. But I was gonna try to do Bardic on an Arya.
Okay.
That takes a bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
It
yes.
is a bonus action. And you had a bonus action, didn't you?
No, I just did the one. Yeah, I didn't use a bonus at all.
So you can do Bardic Inspiration. You can give it to an Arya.
I just don't know how to RP that.
So Bardic Inspiration, it doesn't have to be sung. It doesn't have to be said. I've seen people use gestures before.
How does Warren
I'm gonna
inspire her?
Yeah.
After we were done, or after I looked at Mirrodin and that thing happened, and that interaction happened, I just kind of switched my eyes over to Anaria and kind of nod.
She nods back.
Okay. I had something so
No
much
words
better,
needed.
but
No words
works.
needed, man.
That works.
Bro's till
That
the
works.
end. Bro's till the end.
Bro's till the end, yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn, yeah.
No.
I can't do anything else.
Question, Desu.
Yep.
How far are those?
Oh my god, we get it. You're gonna kill us. Go home.
How far are the
How
what?
far are they? The people on the ground?
There are 2 within your range.
If I move on the other
here
side of
come the
picture, like
zombies.
still within range, how many? Any different or no? Did that make sense?
In order to get to
Like, I'm
these
still-
2, you would need to, if you see my screen, you would need to move here.
Am I still within picker's range so I don't get?
Yes, but it's not your turn yet, so you won't be able to move.
Oh, I can't move. You're right.
But you can get these 2
Um,
here.
I'll still do it then.
Okay. Well, say it.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't want to give it away. Okay,
No,
so
say it. That one you can say. That one that gives nothing away. Command it.
I in the tensity of this fight going on right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna like yell this because I don't need to, but I will just kind of silently. Not silently. Okay, hold on. I look off in the direction towards the furthest Mirrodin, you know, towards the army approaching, and I see these guys on the ground, and I utter under my breath that, you know, fight for me. Yeah.
All right. Warren, at the end of your turn, you hear, you can't make the words out with the sounds of battle raging around you, but you hear Sylfina say something, and then you hear the sound of metal scraping as two once dead guards, or one rejector and one guard, rise. And turn and look at you and Anaria. Those two will act on your turn, Sylfina.
And there's the zombies. It's only a matter of time, man.
It is Mirrodin's turn. I have already rolled for him and Picker. This Mirrodin actually gets startled by these two rising up a little bit.
I was gonna say.
And he's not gonna do anything. This one here is going to
You
do
can't.
this.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to.
Really don't want to.
I really think you do.
Yeah, he's I'm looking at, he's got, there's so much that I could do.
Man, must be a nice feeling.
Kind of not, because there's too much. And I'm having to, as a DM, go through all the consequences. He is going to use his staff again. And he's going to swing on Anaria. Twice. That is 15 plus 8, 23.
It's
9, so that's gonna miss. So he hits you once. You take 27 more points of damage.
I'm down.
And he is going to
DM's thinking.
fuck, man.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, he's going to use that. That's what he's going to do. And heal himself. Okay. There we go. And at the end of his turn, he's gonna nod to this Mirrodin over here. That Mirrodin is gonna nod back and throw another fireball into the Auroran army. And now, after their turns, Theo sees Anaria fall. He is going to... Can I make that? I can. Where's your character sheet at? Let me double check. I can. Theo launches himself into the air. 30 lands into a roll and rushes by this Mirrodin to Anaria.
Hey, what the fuck is this dude taking?
And he's gonna reach Anaria, go get down, kind of kneel down a little bit, place his hand on you, and Anaria, you're going to receive 23 points of health.
Holy shit.
This motherfucker has better healing than me. I'm angry now.
That was, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Hey, you don't know what I pre-rolled for my death saves.
Can he do this?
You allow pre-rolls
Let
on
me
that?
Good. Yes, I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. Well, for one, I'm the DM, and two, Theo is actually. I had fun making Theo.
Rated.
You, Anaria, go unconscious. The next thing you know, your eyes open and you see the face of Theo. And as he's helping you stand up, he quickly throws you behind him, and he switches places with you.
Oh shit.
Ooh, Battlemaster.
That's the end of
You
his
do love a
turn.
good bait switch.
And then that's Astaria's turn. Astaria is going to run up. Too many character sheets.
Stab.
You know what? I'm Astaria is going to handle these guys. There, okay. We're just gonna do that. All right.
You could handle them in like you have a window with certain tabs for certain ones. And then
Astaria and Celeste are dealing with this Mirrodin. I'm gonna put her right here. This Mirrodin and these two undead. Well, maybe these two undead, unless Sylfina drags them off. That's your command. Speaking of, Sylfina, it is now your turn.
Hello.
Round 3!
Let's go.
Right.
First things first. I would like to get on the other side of Taker, like we talked about.
So,
There
like,
you go.
over here?
No.
There? Oh, over here. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I thought we were friends.
And I'm gonna get real dice. Okay.
I'm gonna pretend you did not just make that pun.
I actually didn't mean to. Like 100% did not mean to make that pun.
Sure.
Look at my face. Am I lying right now?
Yes.
No. I know this or less. Sorry, there's apparently an airplane going on in the back. What is that? Oh, it just lost the page. Well, we cut that. What is it doing?
What's going on over there?
My computer was she was being stupid. Sorry, I was trying to read something and it kept like I don't know. Anyways, how fucked up does Picker look actually?
He's got some scratches and cuts, but overall, I mean, his clothes are torn, but he's still standing. He looks strong.
Okay. Shit, dude. Okay. I actually think I'm going to do my gloom again.
Okay,
Oh wait.
you can do it one more time.
I'll be gone for like 3 minutes maximum. So hopefully I'm back for my turn. If not, it won't be long after. Thank you.
I lied actually. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to get Picker with my dagger one more time.
Okay.
I'm going to do what do I technically need to do? Depends on what order I'm allowed to do this. Since I can replace them,
Mm-hmm.
can I do the spell in between, like
Yes,
on
you can.
any one of them,
Yes.
even if it like moves me? Wait, no. Can I do it, spell, move, and then continue with the rest of them, or no?
No, you cannot move.
Okay. Then, yes, I would like to do, three again. And then the last one I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
And then I'll move after. Wait, actually. Yeah, I'll do that, and then my bonus action, then I'll move. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So... I'm going to roll to hit.
Okay.
Fuck you. That's a miss. 21.
21
To
hits.
hit.
Yep.
And then roll one more. That's a hit. I didn't even need to add my modifier. And meets it, beats it. And then if I hit 2 of them. Oh, I make 4. Oh, sorry, I have one more.
No, because you're gonna.
No, I already rolled
you're-
3, right?
Yep, you're casting fly
Yeah, no,
after
sorry.
that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there's too many dice and too many things going
Uh-huh.
on.
Jeez.
Okay, my 4.
I mean, she did just get a lobotomy. What do you want?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I know.
So I hit 2 of them.
I feel like I did too.
New brain, who dis?
Yeah.
Are you asking yourself or me?
All right.
Welcome back.
So I rolled a
Thanks.
3 for each hit, so it's 3 plus 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11 for each one, so 22 damage total.
Okay. Okay.
And then yeah, I'm casting my fly. No, sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna do my bonus damage, my bonus action before I moved.
Okay.
Yeah. 80, 10. Wait, I had them out already. What did I do with them? There it is. Damage?
Did you roll the hit for that inflict wounds?
Sorry, no, I didn't. Sorry, it's not automatic. Forgot. I'll just put the dice away, but I'll roll a 20. Do I add
7.
7? Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay. So 16 points of damage. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
And then I would like to move. And I am going to move. I can move 60 feet.
Okay. You cast fly on yourself. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
And then
And- As you move, you've picked on Picker long enough. That's a 20. That's a 22 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Mhm.
19. That's gonna crit. That's gonna miss. Okay. So crit. 1 second. I don't even have an actual character sheet for him. I just had basic numbers and everything. So that is this one. Okay, and then the crit. Yeah, is that the right one? Yes. All right, you take 48 points of damage.
Ow.
As Picker sees you beginning to fly away, he wields his great axe up and reaching out before you leave, he quickly slashes and then brings it back down on top of you. 48 points of damage. I need you to make a concentration saving throw for me now. And you have to beat a 24.
A big DC.
Is there? Let me double check.
You have a +5.
Yeah.
You could meet it. I couldn't even meet it. Well, I was just like, yeah, just roll it, whatever.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
You still you
Sorry.
maintain concentration on flying. Okay, now where do you move?
Can you move the screen up a bit so I can see? And then how far can we get with 60?
With 60? Which way are you wanting to go? Down?
Is that west? Yeah.
Well, west is this way. Up.
Sorry, I was looking
West
at
is
the
up.
thing down in the bottom.
Oh,
Can you get
No,
far
go
enough
down.
away to fuck off?
I'm talking about down.
always. They've been fucking up
oh,
my
yeah, this
directions this
direction.
entire session. This entire session, I've been
Sorry.
fucking up. Like, This entire campaign has been screwed up by my directions. Anyways, whatever.
Somebody needs key mind.
Anyways,
Because I'm so used to left. And anyways, okay. So, this would be 60 here. You could go 60 here. So basically, like this line.
yeah, I'm thinking. Probably. Below Astaria? And like the two in between the two undeads. Like but below Astaria.
So right here where
The
I'm
one
pointing.
Oh no, the ones that are already up.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to go there.
All right. How high do you want to fly?
Oh.
Yeah, because that needs to be included.
Over the lamppost? I don't know. Do you come back down or do you stay up?
You would stay up unless you want to come back down.
Shit. Actually, wait. Okay, let me double check something. Real
Yeah,
quick.
if you want to fly 15 feet up, that's taking 15 feet of your movement.
Yeah, no, that's I was like, but if I fall, that hurts.
Well, flying, you're maintaining concentration on flight, so you will still be flying.
Yeah, but I have to roll for con is what I need.
If you
Pick her again.
take a hit.
Yes, exactly. I'll stay like. Yeah, I'll stay like. Shit. 15 feet in the air.
So moving here, you could get 10 feet up in the air.
10? I'll do 10. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, see,
No.
it has feet.
Okay, you can zoom back in now.
And because you flew 10 feet up in the air and flew past and over Astaria, she can't reach you for an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
You have made it here. What do you want to do now?
I believe.
You've done your action, you've done your movement, you've done your bonus action.
Yeah, I believe I'm out.
You are out. You are done.
Yep.
Anaria, your turn. I can't hear you.
Yeah, wait,
He
you're
is
really.
silent.
You sound submerged. You sound like you're like speaking from like in the water. I see. I've offended them.
Bye.
I see. I have offended them. Speak. You're good.
I think that's
Yeah.
better.
Can tell
Yes.
you're good already. Yeah.
Fucking hate this shit. Comes to on the ground. Warren, you clock a very brief, like, look of extreme panic on her face as she clocks everyone that's around her. She will take half of her movement standing up if she needs to.
I thought he picked her up.
He like threw her behind.
He
they
threw her
switched spots,
behind
basically.
and picked
She's
up.
up
Yeah.
now. I would assume.
You know what? This is my ruling. You're standing.
Unless he
'cause-
used his action.
That
You're
would make
standing because Theo is Theo and pulled your ass to your feet before throwing you behind him.
I could imagine even the way he threw her, she would
Okay.
have landed on her feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. I think you're moving.
Okay, well,
It'd be
You-
dumb otherwise.
Either way, when she came to as he was pulling her up, she has that brief look of panic on her face, and seeing as he is now in between her and Mirrodin, if she is going to kind of just peek around him and cast Guiding Bolt at Mirrodin.
Okay.
I have a question when you get the chance.
No questions.
Don't forget Bardic, just in case it comes into play.
Thank you.
As you give me that that look, I give you a little two finger like salute type of deal
Hey.
with a head nod.
Yeah. Bardic, is your Bardic a D6?
1 second. I want to say it's a. Hold on.
You only have one level of Bard. It should be a D6.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check. Yeah, it is. No, I know it's not super insane, but it's something.
That is an 18 to hit on the Guiding Bolt.
Your guiding bolt leaves your hand, and just as it passes Theo's head,
Of course.
Mirrodin, without just a nonchalant, reaches up and snags it, and it vanishes.
Of course he does.
Swats
Oh,
it out of
course.
existence.
Does. She sees that, and in this moment, she's starting to get a little bit angry, and she's going to use her Giant Smite again.
Okay.
That will end her turn.
I have a question about the zombies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't use them.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't know how that works. Do I like?
You can move them, and you can attack with them. They are just normal zombies. I'd have to pull up an actual monster sheet for zombies real quick.
So I will do that next.
Yay, I add another character sheet. No, yes. They can move 20 feet. And they can make one attack, and that's it.
That's fine.
Do you want them to stay where they are, or what?
No, they would probably move around to attack Astaria, but I can do that next round if you wanna.
No, we can do that real quick before we.
Okay. I was like trying not to get too far, and I was like,
Okay. They can both attack Astaria.
yeah.
Give me 2d20 hits, one for each of them.
One's an 8. One's a 4.
They're both gonna miss.
And then since it's the end of Anaria's turn, I would like to do the thing again.
The same one?
And it should get all of them, right?
Yes.
It's, yeah. And then continue.
It's gonna get to a point where I have dead bodies on the battle mat. Everyone's gonna be like, fuck these motherfuckers.
Smash the head.
That is Gregory. That's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch with the Reaper feat, so it goes on Anaria and Warren.
Okay.
What is? Yeah. Okay.
Basically, if it hits you, you can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
If that's the keyword.
Gotcha.
Let's see. 6 + 6 + 5 for Warren would be 17.
That hits, yeah.
So
And what about
2D.
Anaria?
And Anaria, 13. That'd be 19, 24. So they both hit. And take.
Roll damage.
Let's see. Warren took 10.
It's an attack, correct? I didn't realize it was an attack. I thought it was just that. I'm gonna use shield then.
Okay.
So that did not hit me.
Okay.
Okay. And Anaria took 7.
Oh, I'm back to dead. Wait a minute. No, I'm not.
I thought you had.
I also got to roll. Hold on.
And then a skeleton hand is on you now. Clings to you. Which you probably don't notice, but.
I want to say that like the skeleton hand was going close to me, and it does that like reach for something, but like doesn't grasp it, and I just go, "What the what?"
Gregory.
I'm just aware of it.
Gregory, as you hit Anaria with a chilled touch, you see Theo glance back at you, take his shield, spin, and hit you square in the body and knock you back 10 feet. And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as well.
Oh, also, really quick, this is important. I cast my I forgot that this dice was in dice jail, and I brought it out. I rolled a 4 on my I do a wild magic surge while shielding that attack.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
We'll resolve that in a minute. Gregory,
Okay.
you still have movement and bonus action. You've been knocked back 10 feet away from them.
Okay. I guess I'm going to bonus action heal myself.
Good question.
Level 1.
I have an answer. Maybe.
Wait. I'm going to assume that when he got pushed away from me, because it wasn't willing, it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Correct.
Okay,
Being moved
just wanted to-
moved forcefully does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yep.
So that's
Or
a
could
plus
you
5.
imagine though? So many
Oh, I
combinations.
know. Oh yeah, there'd be a lot of pushing around if that
Oh
was...
yeah.
Man, it's almost like we need some help right now. Darn.
I gotcha.
Push.
I will say this is a much closer one than I thought it would be.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Anyways, are you done, Gregory?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to move in if I don't have to.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
better be.
Warren, at the start of your turn.
Yes, it's the start of my turn.
Hang on.
Yeah, what I will say is, when I was doing shield, you said it's like a skeletal hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I just kind of like flick it off, like I'm doing like a shield motion with my hand, and I go, Gregory, why? Stop this! And as I do that, it magic surge happens.
Give me a D10 roll.
All right. Four.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. Okay.
Oh no.
D12.
D12.
Yep.
The soccer ball. There you are. 5.
4 and 5. Wow. Okay. You regain all of your expended sorcery points.
Whoa. All right. As I do the shield spell, I just kind of like I do like a tighter like horse stance, kind of like you would in like martial arts, and I just go, oh, we're back in it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the RP for that. There you go.
Sounds good. It is your turn.
All right.
Yeah.
As it is my turn, I kind of put my hand down from shielding, and I let's see here. I'm going to, for my action, cast Minor Illusion behind Gregory to where you can hear it. And I'm going to do the voice of your mom.
That sounds like a great
Saying the words, please do the right thing.
Of all words.
Please do the right thing.
Well, that's interpretive.
Yeah, it is.
Even I was kind of like,
is. Because you already said you're gonna do the right thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
at the beginning of the beginning.
I don't even remember that.
I am going to allow you to retcon this if you would like.
Okay.
Shoot. Yeah, I'll retcon that.
Okay.
Validation.
I will.
Okay.
What is
Right.
happening?
You know what? Hey, you know what? Hang on,
I'm
Warren.
sorry.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. I will do
Or
that.
hang on. Or
Okay, I just got a nat 20 on that, but or what?
okay, never mind. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes, you don't need to go to dice jail. I got you. You're good now. It's a 1 or a 20. That's fine.
Yeah, how many rolls did it take you to get there?
You're right. Never mind. Go back there.
Nat 20. Okay, I'm gonna honor this. I asked for the percent. I didn't know a nat 20. Okay,
Yep.
you would. Okay, how do I do this?
Does that mean this perception check means something?
You-
Hold on.
You shield.
That never happens.
You shield an attack from Gregory. You feel that surge again 3 times in a day. Just an power beyond power. You feel all of that innate those points, that innate ability of being able to use the spell when I need to, as fast as I need to. That all returns to you.
Mhm.
And with that surge, you realize, one, you're not weak. You're not weak.
Hell yeah.
3 power surges in a day. I've handled all 3 of them. I'm a strong goblin. The second thing you notice is the dice that is still gripped in your hand, pulsing, wanting to be used. And the words of your teacher Zareth in your head at this moment. Don't roll it. Throw it. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it. I'm just gonna throw it.
Oh boy.
Are you okay? You throw it where?
Just in front of me, I guess. I don't know. Just
In front of you.
I'm gonna throw it at Mirrodin. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like that's what I mean. Like the one in front of me is what I was trying to say.
Got you. Okay.
Whoa.
Thank the Lord. Trying to steer this.
I'm reading.
All right.
I'm reading so many different things in front of me right now. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm sorry.
Stop.
Nothing like avoiding the feeling of getting nuked.
Just having to read a book for everything I have to do. I'm sorry. I hate this.
You hear the words
Yes,
of Zareth in your head. Don't roll it. Throw it. You recall that memory. It brings you back to the field. Those straw targets some 30 feet away. And back then, you threw your dice. It didn't do anything. The stone die just simply hit the straw target and fell. But here, when you throw your die, the moment you rear up and your arm goes forward, the die begins to leave your hand. It expands, growing.
Oh.
The heat, you feel it as it leaves. The heat, the numbers, the fire, the dancing, the living flame that's inside explodes the dice. A fireball beyond fireballs that you've ever encountered leaves your hand, flies towards Mirrodin. Mirrodin, once again, holds a hand up. The fireball hits his hand. His hand engulfs in flames. Panic on his face. Oh shit. Warren, can you please roll the damage for a 9th level fireball spell?
Holy shit. Yeah, let me see. How many d6 is that?
Look up. You have fireball, please.
I know, but it doesn't just give me access to being able to see. Oh, I can.
If you click
well,
on it,
not
it'll
really.
say from this level.
Well, it says it at 4th, but I'd have to like estimate it. I can't see past that.
So
Do I just manage spells,
normally
maybe?
it's 8d6.
It's 1d6.
It's 1d6
level.
per extra
That's
level.
per-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be 8.
Take 8 plus 6.
It'd be 14. 14 d6.
Yeah,
14
d6.
d6.
Okay.
Lord.
All right.
I googled it.
Yeah,
I have questions too.
Warren.
Yes. Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Leave it to me. Don't worry, I got this. I know what you guys are thinking.
It's aimed properly. It's aimed properly, please. Can I affect these?
It's already being affected.
What do you mean? Oh, well, I mean, I'm saying, can I affect the die that I'm rolling?
By using sorcery points?
Yes, with meta magic, yes. Because I have them all back now, so I can do this if it's a spell, but it's up to you. Because it's like a whole separate thing.
This is not a spell that you are casting. So
Okay,
I'm
so
going to say
that's out of
no.
realm of that. No, okay.
But
Gotcha.
actually,
no worries.
I will say, how many sorcery points does it take in order to do that reroll?
It's 1 for 3 dice,
It's 1 for 3 dice.
and I have to use the new roll.
No.
Okay.
It's
You're good. You're good.
I was thinking of something. It's too much.
You're good. How many
Destroy-
d6?
14.
14? Okay, sorry. I'm writing them down because I'm reusing dice. I don't have 14 of these.
Fair enough.
Let's see. 1, 2. Ah, crap.
Okay, then I gotta do 2 more. Calc time. All right, 52.
52. Okay. The fireball engulfs his hand.
Listen.
The look of oh shit on Mirrodin's face. The ball hits his chest, engulfing him, and you see he keeps trying to fight against something. He begins being pushed back, 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet. He's in the air now, his feet off the ground. 35 feet, 40 feet, 45 to 50 feet. He
God.
lands prone. The fireball explodes. Warren, for flavor, roll me a D100, please.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
That is a 92.
A 92. The fireball explodes. A quick burst of fire and flames. Heat. And as the smoke clears, Mirrodin stands back up, looking at his hand, burned. And you see a 92 blazoned on the inside of his hand. And he glares at you hatefully. But he is hurt as hell.
And as he glares at me, I look at him and I just go, never again. Will I be one-upped in a fireball?
Damn it.
You have a bonus action and movement left.
So that was action? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh. Let's see here. How, like, obviously has already been down and everything, but how is Anaria looking in terms of, like, if I look over, like, how are you like, definitely healthy, or are you, like, eh?
There is so much blood.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Anaria.
Is that all I'm worth? A 2nd level spell?
I don't even have... Shut up! Okay, that's... Okay, you get...
How'd it go?
Well, you get... let's see here.
No,
You get 11 health
nothing.
points.
You see the
I got
light
2 forms.
dissipate into the skeletal hand on an
That's
Aurora.
right. That's right.
Yep, I can't heal that.
And as that happens, I just go... Fuck. Forgot. That was my bonus action.
Cool. Give me another wild magic surge.
Just another... Oh, like a check or a surge?
A check.
Okay, yeah. I'm good.
Okay. I was about to say 4 times in a day. Why not? Let's do it.
Don't say it. Don't say it. It's gonna happen.
Warren, that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That was befitting. For before Mirrodin can act, a flash of light in the far distance. Black smoke rises,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
tinged yellow from fire. Seconds later, the sound of a great explosion reaches your ears. Anaria, there is a brief instance. You feel it through your bond, your pact.
Oh.
Her presence fades, the power you gain diminishing. The energy required to fight against something pushing to be freed. And then you feel the instant she relinquishes. Her power and presence returning to you, not more powerful, but more prominent. All of you look and see the Borealis shift, move. Like a tidal wave, the top cresting down, forming a point. The point landing on the bridge, moving. The black wall, a thing that has been present for 5 centuries, fades as a walking shadow begins to take shape on the bridge. Within seconds, the Borealis is no more. And stepping through the west gate is an elf in full armor, a long sword resting in a sheath at his hip. And yes, I do have a mini for Tyrell.
Woo, 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 woo.
Cue the Smash Bros. Everyone is here.
His gold
Bro.
his gold eyes take everything in, and he draws a long breath through his nose. When he speaks, his voice carries smoothly, refined and regal. Lenas. Freedom. You cannot help but feel his power exude from him. It roots you all in place. Something behind him, though. An oval light. And suddenly stepping through a portal, Grendel Whitney. Grendel steps through a portal behind Tyrell. The exact moment he does, an object set into the stone of the east gate. This is east, by the way, guys. I know. I've been saying west. It's east. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Set into the stone of the east gate begins to emit a blue glow. A device that was hidden amongst the stone, but now easily seen. Everyone feels a static fill the air. And that power that rooted you in place diminishes. And Sylfina, you fall from the air. Sorry, Sylfina, you fall from the air. Grendel steps up to Tyrell, reaches over his shoulder, and stabs him in the heart with the arcane dagger.
No!
There's a moment, a beat. 1 second. The once hidden device emitting a glow begins to spark. The glow fades. The static feeling vanishing. Tyrell's left hand grabs Wit's with an audible crunch before Wit is tossed and thrown over Tyrell's head. As Wit travels through the air, Tyrell unsheaths his sword, and as Wit falls in front of him, lashes out. The sword does not catch, does not slow. It is a smooth downward angle. And as the sword enters Wit's body, the steel burns with a green flame. That flame vanishing once the sword travels through. And Wit's body, continuing forward, falls, hitting the ground with a sickening crack and skidding before stopping in a crumpled, dead mass. Tyrell sheathes his sword, looks down at the dagger in his chest, and calmly removes it. He looks at Mirrodin, now conveniently really close to him. Thank you, Warren. He looks at Mirrodin as his fist closes around the dagger emitting sharp cracks as metal bends, then breaks into shards. I cannot be harmed by a tool of my own design, LaFay. Mirrodin simply shrugs. I asked myself if you could. I needed to know. Tyrell looks up at the device in the gate, still emitting sparks intermittently. Anti-magic. Improperly tuned. You're doing as well, LaFay. I asked myself if I could actually kill you. Tyrell smiles, looking at Mirrodin. Then his right hand flashes out, quickly, seeming to grab onto air. The 3 Mirrodins around you vanish in a pop, including the one that he was talking to. As Mirrodin appears in the hand of Tyrell.
Oh.
And Mirrodin smiles as he chokes out. I needed to know. Crack. A crunch.
Ew.
And Tyrell lets Mirrodin fall lifeless. He then looks at Sylfina and smiles, his hand outreaching, and Sylfina, with a pop, appears in front of Tyrell, hand in hand. And in your head, Sylfina, you hear, "Come, sister. We have much to catch up, and our uncle is on his way." He glances back over the bridge, and in the far distance is a silhouetted black mass, an army that is marching over the bridge. In your head, you hear, "We have time. I know a place. We will return to claim what is ours." He looks at you, keepers, Aurorans, and he smiles. A smile that is challenging. And he says out loud, "We will return. Prepare yourselves. This ought to be fun." Tyrell, Sylfina, and Gregory become black smoke and disperse with a crack of thunder. A battle still being fought in Aurora, for Aurora, now suddenly feeling pointless. It was merely minutes, a jumbled assortment of seconds. Mirrodin and Grindel now lay dead. A victory. A hollow victory. For a new threat, a greater threat, has been set free. In a village of trees, we are done with Terrelspire now. In a village of trees, an old elven woman sits on her knees. Elainria Moonbrim, mother of Perry Kindfield, speaks. "Heed the empty vessel, for the omen begins. 2 of 5 is not to be trusted. Uncovering the changed truth is the key. Finding the truth will see the structure fall. The realm is not the realm when the wall gives way." Her eyes focus. She stands and approaches a thick book with a wood cover. She opens it, locating the words that she just spoke, and using a pen, writes underneath them, "Fulfilled." It all started with Roderick Rodham, an empty vessel. It continued with Mirrodin and Lux betraying Aurora. It began the spiral with the reveal of the Celestials. The past had been changed by them. Now Florin is in the process of forced change. The Keepers a shell of what it was. Aurora in shambles. Remorse and turmoil. the Borealis, the wall that isolated Florin, blocking those from leaving and blocking those from entering, is now gone. The realm has changed. In a natural hole surrounded by stone, Melora sat, her sister next to her. She felt at peace with Celeste close to her after being apart for so long. The embers and ash showing the one named Mirrodin and that lost soul had faded. And Astaria questioned, "What spell was he talking about?" "One that I had placed on her. A mistake in an attempt to help." Melora looks at Celeste, and the two stare at each other intently. In their conversation that you did not hear, Celeste asking, "You stopped her from walking with me, didn't you?" "Yes. She was preparing a spell to kill you. So I chose to kill a child to save you." "But aren't you but you tried to help her now." "Yes. But instead, I provided the means to empower her bound soul." "Bound? I remember bounded. There has no realm or world has had a bounded for eons. This world has too. I do not know the boys, but I brushed the soul bound to the girl." "Sister, are you scared?" "Yes, your sister is scared. For your sister touched the soul of Hecate and knew fear." In a basement in Aurora, the sounds of battle muffled by stones, the hands of a clock whirl and the clock chimes. Runes appear on the face of the clock and a teleportation circle opens. Gage Runewald steps through and looks around his basement. He leaves the open portal, walking up the stairs where the sounds of battle grow louder, no longer muffled by stone. He stops at the top of the stairs, looking around the cluttered mess of his living room, a look of concentration on his face. "Ah, yes! That's right." Gage walks up to a small chest sitting on a small table and strokes the side of it with a finger. The chest shudders and opens, revealing rows of teeth, and sitting on its tongue, a leather satchel kept closed by a string tied around a large button. Gage removes the satchel, pets the chest close, descends into his basement, and steps back through the portal. And this concludes the Wellspring arc of this campaign.
Bruh.
Oh,
We will see our keepers again, but not before we visit the past. To a time before the Pantophage. A time where magic is common, sourced, and sold. A time with a king. A time with a church that fought against a cult and a war they kept quiet. I ask all of you to join us next time when we visit Volesque and the Silent War.
Ooh.
ooh.
Jazz fingers.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I have always greatly appreciated it. This story is something that has grown on me, and I am going to continue it with the help of my players. Say hi, players.
Hi, players.
Hello.
Hello.
We will see you all again, but we won't be doing Volesque the next time we see you. Volesque is going to be a little ways off. There's still some more planning to be had. But we will see you again for some more D&D shenanigans and something that's a little more fun. But until next time, take care of yourselves. play this game. If you haven't played this game, you
For
have
sure.
to play this game. If you want to play and you don't have a DM and nobody wants to be a DM, be a DM. It's not hard. It is hard. It actually is kind of hard, but just start. Just start playing, and you guys will have fun with it. That's all you have to do. Just have some fun. But until we see you guys next time, have a great night, everybody. And yeah, that's all I've got. Anyone else?
Thanks for joining. I mean, honestly,
That was
you- for
wild. That was
listening,
a
it's-
wild ride. I was
Thank you.
antagonizing over that like the whole week.